Hey, it's Landon with Callahan and Rice Insurance. Will your insurance company pay for that new roof you had to put on? So we've talked about roofs here before and a lot, and really it depends. It depends on what has occurred to the roof and how your coverage is structured in order to make sure that the claim would go through. So I'm going to talk about 3 things that you can look at on your policy to help you decide and determine if the insurance company is a valid avenue for you to take to help pay for some damages that you may have sustained to your roof. Number 1, what actually happened to your roof? Now, I read a statistic the other day, and I just want to share this because it's important. Up to 22% of insurance customers admitted to lying to their insurance company. And so it's really important that you understand those sort of statistics are why some of these rates continue to rise. But neither here nor there, let's get into really what happened to that roof. Was it weather related? Was there a major hailstorm, windstorm? Did stuff get blown off? What happened? Was there a tree that was nearby the roof and it fell on top of the roof, or a portion of it, large stick or branch fell on top of it and damaged the roof significantly? Normally in those situations, the insurance company is going to come through for you. However, if you have a really old roof, maybe at the end of its useful life, and we've got a very, mediocre, modest 40-mile-an-hour winds that come through and push some shingles off, the insurance company may look at that and say, this roof really has gone beyond its useful life. We're going to give you some amount of insurance. They often call it the actual cash value. We'll give you some little bit of insurance to help you get started, but we can't pay for the whole thing, and that was written in the contract. Check your policy and see what it actually says. So then in number 2, it is just check your insurance policy. Insurance companies, because of that statistic that I read off, and because roof claims have been more and more prevalent, especially here in the state of North Carolina, roof claims have gone up dramatically because of weather events. The insurance companies have had to raise those rates. And so they've also had to make some changes to the policies themselves, which may or may not allow you to fully recover the amount of what a new roof would cost for your home or business. So in this situation, you need to make sure you check the policy. Is there an actual cash value endorsement that's been placed on the policy? Is there some kind of other limitation that would say that if the roof is too old, for instance, there's some insurance companies that will only replace the roof if it's under 15 years old. Check the policy, have your insurance agent audit that for you to make sure you've got the coverage you need and to really determine whether or not you should file a claim in the first place. Finally, number 3, how long ago did a weather event occur that caused damage to your roof? Now, there's all kinds of a balancing act here, okay? Some insurance companies are much more willing to pay for what we consider old or aged claims than are others. Normally there's a clause in the insurance policy that says that you must notify the insurance company within a reasonable period of time. And that's been hotly debated. What is a reasonable period of time? When do I need to make sure the insurance company is aware that I could have had a problem, therefore they may cover it? If you wait a full year and a half beyond, let's say, a hurricane event or a tornadic activity or something like that, the insurance company may still be there to pay for that loss because it was a catastrophe event. Maybe you were trying to get by without it being an issue. I will say this, I've talked to other claims people from other insurance companies who have said absolutely not. If this thing has been beyond 1 or 2 renewal cycles with the insurance policy, we don't know when that could have occurred. We don't know what could have caused it to be definitively. And so in that situation, the insurance company may limit the amount of coverage or exclude it altogether. It can get really tight. And so because of the pressure that the insurance companies are having on them to control their insurance rates, because they're also having to pay for a lot more claims in the roof world with roofing claims, then you're gonna see problems with the insurance company when it comes time for claims. So, all that said, Landon, what is it that I can actually do? Like, what's the conclusion here? Well, I would say this, check your policy. If your roof is getting up there, start planning to replace it. It's always better to have a plan to replace it than just to hope that you have some catastrophe that comes through and knocks it out and the insurance company will repair it for you. I always recommend that you have a certified roofer get up on there every 5 or so years to make sure you have no issues. Reach out to your insurance company, see what they'll cover, what they won't cover, and how to engage with them and your insurance agent. On behalf of all of us here at Callahan & Rice Insurance Group, thanks for watching.